Okay. For the practice, because it is not included in the evaluation, trong paham anak kita mulai. Yeah. I see a lot of you use ChatGPT. I don't know why you use the ChatGPT for the practice. Okay. I hope that you can do by yourself. So yeah, because it is not included in the point, I'm okay. I have no issue. Okay. So let me just give you the alternative solution. So this is the solution from me. Okay. So you can check later. So I give you the solution for the practice 01. So how to do the multiply sequence. I think you also know the code in the chapter 2 about the OOP. Okay. So there are also some codes for the sequence. This is the geometric sequence at the time. So this is just a very simple code for the multiply sequence for the practice number 1. And this is the problem number 2 for the rectangle. So this is the object oriented. You can look at the init, which is the constructor, and then we can calculate the area and we can calculate the perimeter. And the problem number 3, you need to make a class, which is a student class, and then you need to calculate the score. So this is the example usage. You need to make an object, which is S1, and then you set the assignment score, you set the mid-exam score, you set the final exam score, and then you get the final score. So the final score, I give you the formula. It is the assignment multiplied by 0.3, the mid-exam multiplied by 0.35, and the final exam multiplied by 0.35. Yeah. And the first time, I hope you can do the practice by yourself. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are many of you use ChatGPT. That's still okay for the practice. And you can also check on the practice number 2. So I haven't checked because I just closed the forum at 10 a.m. But I want to give you this solution so you can have idea to do the assignment. Okay? So I will give you assignment and the forum will be open at 11 a.m. So this the first digit sum. What is this algorithm? So I want you to explain what does it mean by this algorithm. I put here use English to explain the code. So maybe in the exam, I will also give you this kind of problem. I will give you some code and then you need to explain. And you need to write 2 different examples to explain the meaning of this algorithm. So by looking at this algorithm, what does it mean? If you look at this one, digit sum, then I can say that this is recursion. Okay. And this is linear recursion. But what is this about? We have number, and the number will be divided by 10 without the remainder value. Oh, so this is the remaining value plus the digit sum and divided by 10. And this is the integer division. Okay. So what does it mean? This is the remainder value. Let's say if I have if I have 15, I put here 15 is less than 10. No. Then return n modulo 15 modulo 10. 15 modulo 10, it means the result is 5. This is the remaining value. Plus the digit sum n divided by 10. N divided by 10, 15 plus 10. So we learned that 15 divided by 10, it will be 1. There is no comma because this double Smith integer division. Then you will go to n, which is 1. N equals to 1. So 1 is less than 10? Yes. Then return n. So we finish this one. And the result will be 5. Let's see. If we have the number is 1, 2, 5. 1 to 5 is less than 10. So we have n divided by 10. So we want to get the remainder. The remainder means 125, remainder 10. So what is the remaining value? The remaining value is 5. Okay. And we will divide 1 to 5 with 10. 1 to 5 divided by 10. The result is 12. 12.5. Because it is integer division. So we will do again the digits. Digits of 12. And less than 10. Oh, that's no. Okay. Yeah. Remainder 10. From remainder 10, it means 2. So 2 plus digit sum. Digit sum here 12 divided by 10. And this is 1. Again, go back here. So we have again when n is less than 10, return n. Return 1. So the result will be 5 plus 2 plus 1. Then it means this program will run to do the summation when we have 3 digits. So it will be the addition of these 3 digits, 5 plus 6 plus 7. If we have the 3 digit 1, 4, and 5, then it will be 3 digit 1 plus 4. Okay. So you need to explain what does it mean when you have this kind of problem in your exam. The other problem is the check count. So I give you problem about this. So I ask you to explain the code and use English to explain the code in comments. So with this one, I know that I have data, I have threshold. So I have data, I have threshold. And then we do the for loop. If x is higher than threshold, if x is the element in the data, if it is higher than the threshold, then count plus equal to 1. Count plus equals to 1, it means count will be added by 1. It means count equals to count plus 1. Count start from 0, it will be added by 1. and it will return the count. So it means this code is to show the number of elements that are higher than the threshold. So if the threshold is 3.9, then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there will be 9 data that we can see in this n column. See. Oh, 10. Oh, I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. 10. There are 10 data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there are 10 data which is higher than 3.9. And I also ask you, write the big O notation based on your analysis. In this case, what is the big O? Because we have only one for, so I can say this is N9. The worst case will be N9. Then it is ON. So I give you another solution. Suppose I want to check the index. I want to check where is the data that is higher than the threshold. So the previous one, I just say that, okay, there are 10 data, but I want to know which data is higher than the threshold. I want to check the index. Then check the count and indices. So I have the count, and then I have the index or the index, and then I will do the index from 0. When we do the looping, again, we check if the threshold is higher, if the x is higher than threshold, then we plus 1 to the variable count. And then we will do the append. This is what we will learn later in the section array. Append means we will do the addition to this array. We will add to this array the index where the data is higher than the threshold. And then the index will be added by 1. It will be increment after every iteration. And then at the end, we will return the count and the index. So if you look at this one, so I have the data and the threshold. So I'm going to check what is the number of count and what is the index. So let's just use the str. In this case, str is to change this number into string. Change this number into string. And the number of elements higher than 3.9 is 10. And the number of the element which is higher than 3.9 is in the index 2, index 4, index 5, index 7, index 8, index 11, index 12, 14, 15, and 16. So this is the index. So we will learn in the array section what is the meaning by index. So this is, in this case, this is the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is index 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So the last problem, it is about the duplicates. So this problem is also about writing your analysis. So how is this problem about? So I also mentioned the problem when the data is true and when the data is showing false. So the data, if it is true, it means when there are some data which is redundant. There are some data which is the same. So for example, 4. So we have another 4. We have 1. And we have another 1. So if the data are the same, it is true. Okay, so it means we can see any duplication. Trung data is member. Then you can run. If you run this one, it becomes true. But let me just give you another example. For example, I have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So no duplication. And I will run this and it will be false. Okay. So what is the big O? The big O is we have the for loop at the first time. And the second is we have another for loop. So this is n time and this is another n time. So in the worst case, you can say this is n of 2. So you can write before it is n of 2. Okay. Until here, any questions? Maybe the first this okay. Okay, so you can check the code, practice 1 and practice 2. So you can use this practice 1, practice 2, and also the example in the lecture note for your assignment. Let me continue with